Hello and welcome to Student Voice. I'm Rowan Spraker. The hip-hop and rap communities have been following the beef between Eminem and Machine Gun Kelly. Eminem called out a number of rappers on his newest album, Kamikaze, which really started the current rap battle. With me today are Ray Nelson and Kyle Orr. So guys, so for someone who's not very well knowledgeable about this whole thing, let's break down the events that led up to this. I know that Kamikaze came out, but MGK had kind of laid down some subliminal disses before that, right?
That is what I've heard. Okay. So also there was beef, I believe back in 2012, where MGK made a tweet about Eminem's daughter, and that kind of has set off this whole feud.
Okay, yeah, cool. Now, obviously Eminem called out a bunch of what he says categorizes as mumble rappers on Kamikaze, like Lil Pump, Lil Xan. Was he right to include MGK kind of in that, or like what is your perspective on MGK's music?
I personally feel like mumble rap is kind of just a catch-all term for whatever people don't like who might already be pre-existing in the industry, whether they be fans or artists. Okay. It's just, oh, I don't like this person, they're new, it's mumble rap.
Okay. And now, do you think that's kind of like a style, just a basic trend that rap took, or?
Yeah, I mean, you can find evidence of what's called the triplet flow back way earlier than what we have now that we're calling mumble rap. So it's just like, I read once that rap is a Ferris wheel. This is no different. It's just a turning point. Okay. People will hate it, and then it'll go back to normal.
Right on.
So interesting. I'm kind of split on the whole thing. Like, definitely I see like maybe there's some like they're getting away from like the core of maybe the rap game and everything by dumbing down some lyrics and everything. But I also appreciate that they're kind of like they're exploring, they're pushing the limits in certain other areas.
Well, and a lot of it's like the lyrics themselves are not necessarily dumbed down, but it's just the way that they flow. I've noticed, like compared to Eminem, whereas his lyrics are pretty crisp, mumble rappers it's just harder to understand them.
So let's, as an example, let's talk about Lil Pump's Gucci Gang, where like maybe 90% of the song is just Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang. Now, to take this on a person who was a rapper who was featured on Kamikaze with Eminem, Lucas Joyner, I've actually listened to a lot of him recently, but he did a remix where he redid Gucci Gang, and it's great. And comparative, like where he takes that hook of the Gucci Gang thing but changes it up, and then adding some very lyrical and metaphorical rhymes and verses and everything is I would say what's the word I'm looking for? It's like what you're aiming for in the rap. Like maybe that's just me, more my style, like lyrical and
yeah, I see what you're saying. For me personally, it's a lot of, I don't think mumble rap and lyrical rap should be grouped together into one thing that's called the rap game. And there's been a recent, like, I guess, surge in people calling mumble rap not like a facet of rap. It's like a micro genre. It's a thing of its own. So like sometimes you just want that sound of, I just want to turn up, I just want to have fun, I want to party, I don't want to analyze clever wordplay and hooks. So sometimes you just need mumble rap, I think. At least I do personally.
I will agree in the fact that there's another genre of music that I listen to called vaporwave. And it definitely hooks onto like the catchiest part of a song, and it just focuses on that, and you're just getting lost in that hook. And it's fun to get lost in that, so I can definitely understand that's what mumble rap could be for. Yeah.
All right, so kind of focusing back, you guys have both heard Rap Devil and Killshot, correct?
Yes.
Now
I have not heard Killshot. I have heard Rap Devil though.
All right, I've heard Killshot, so I can give a bit of perspective on that. But which did you like better, Killshot or Rap Devil?
See, it's kind of hard personally because Rap Devil was, in my opinion, definitely more catchy. It was a song per se. It wasn't necessarily a diss track.
Okay.
But at the same time, I think comparing Killshot to Rap Devil is like comparing apples and oranges, like I said before. It's two very different styles of music with the way hip-hop has gone.
And do you think, I mean, obviously before the show you talked a little bit about you're more of an MGK fan. Yeah. Now, is there a specific reason about that? Like just kind of he's a newer, younger artist, or?
It's hard to talk about why I prefer MGK more without getting political.
Yeah, I understand.
But yeah, there's just some sentiments I don't agree with on some of Eminem's stuff, and I used to listen to it when I was younger. But now that I'm a little more socially and politically aware, it's kind of stuff that I can't side
I got
with.
you. Yeah.
so-
Some of the more insensitive things.
Yeah.
like to include,
Yeah.
Which is just Eminem, pretty much. But all right, so do you think that this beef will continue? Because I've seen some interviews that came out after Killshot and things like that with Machine Gun Kelly, and he's basically said at this point, like, everything that was said has already been, or needed to be said, was said. So do you guys think that this will continue? Because Eminem also called out P. Diddy, which was a whole other, other thing.
I thought that was okay. I heard something else. So first of all, to answer your question, will it continue? I don't think so. I think MGK has come out and said I can't say anything. There's no
he has anything else to
there's
say.
no diss track that can follow that.
For sure.
Going back to you're talking about Rap Devil versus Killshot and how different they were, and the responses to Rap Devil, and people, some people were like, MGK just ended his career, and other people are like, no, M is the best, and there's no way you can achieve it. But I think in Rap Devil he talks about, like, we know you're the greatest and everything, and no one's ever gonna be able to top you. So he's also like saying that he's not gonna be better than M, but if we have beef, we should just squash it. And it was like the whole let's talk about it.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah, I listened to Rap Devil more of like, I guess a lecture would be the proper term, which made it all the more savage for me, because it's like you have this guy who's like, what is he, like 20 years younger than Eminem?
Yeah.
Basically telling him, hey, grow up, stop being whiny, stop being grumpy for absolutely no reason. You're rich, you're the greatest rapper alive, you have no reason to be calling out all these other rappers. And I'm like, if you have to get that kind of advice from someone 20 years your junior, it's out of control, no matter what medium you put it in.
That's a good point. Well, thank you guys both for your perspectives on this. This has been good. That's it for today's episode of Student Voice. Hope you guys have a great day.